Yo, am I the only one whose favorite character is Vegeta in Dragon Ball Z? I mean, like, seriously. This dude, man, hands down, got the best character development in the whole series, without question. And where you get the most about him is actually in the Namek and the Frieza arcs in Dragon Ball Z. This is where we are getting like prime time Vegeta. And I don't know if many people, when we originally watched it and went through our reruns and all of that stuff, if you really caught just how much of a coming out party that those two arcs were for him. Because, you know, I know from my perspective, I didn't expect to learn as much about him in his past than we did when we were watching it. Like, I didn't expect that. And if you really sit here and analyze it, you see that we get a perspective of him that he's a bad guy. He wants to, you know, harm people for his own good and wants immortality and all that stuff. But then you find out he has a boss. And you find out that this boss is like so many times stronger than he currently was. You find out that he's responsible for killing his father. Find out that he's responsible for wiping out his entire civilization. And you find out that he's responsible for destroying his home planet. And you also find out that he has been working with him and his flunkies since he was a child. I really don't know if Toriyama knew that he was cooking with hot grease, bruh, but when I tell you this man was cooking with hot grease, he was cooking with hot grease. Because these are all elements of an amazing story that people could attach themselves to for one reason or another. Not sitting here suggesting that we ever lost our home planet, guys, so please don't crucify me about that. But most of us have had to deal with the pain of loss at some point in our lives. So Vegeta was like a very easy way to enjoy the series and attach ourselves to someone who had a tragedy, but was trying to hide it like the whole time. And everything about his bravado and his arrogance and his Saiyan pride and all of that is just a barrier to keep us from seeing him for what he really is. A man that never healed from losing the things that matter to him most. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below.